All right, from 100 again.
False alarm.
All right. I heard it. Alrighty. Welcome back to Johnny Reviews. Here we go, guys. I'm Johnny, and thank you for visiting us here again. And guys, I just got done doing another podcast, and we're going to have another one going. And my guest for today on the other side of the table is one of my best friends. I met him, guys, at work, and he was actually a really good friend. He let me sit by him, and, I used the charger. And from there, everything happened.
It was a beautiful story, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get to that another time.
But ladies and gentlemen, he's a dancer, he's a performer, he's an entertainer, anything that you can imagine this guy can do. He sometimes loves receiving flowers for that special so-and-so that is actually listening in.
That's right.
You know what that means.
That's right. You know what I'm saying, girl? All right. Pay
And
attention.
and
the daisies.
He is a cast member at Walt Disney World. He works at Watercraft. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tommy Fizzano.
What's up, Johnny? How are you, buddy?
Doing great, man. You doing all right?
Dude, I'm doing fine. We just finished a workout together, actually.
Yes, we did. And we're enjoying
some apple juice.
Some apple juice.
Apple
man.
juice.
Some apple juice.
Keeping it cold.
Keeping it cold. All right. Well, guys, I wanted you to come on, man, because we pretty much had some history with our friendship, kind of like with the whole purpose of performing and dancing.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get there when we get there. But I just wanted to see how your perspective of just working at Walt Disney World, how do you like that?
So I love being down in Florida now.
Right.
In the beginning, I did not like Orlando.
Yeah.
So I'm originally from Pennsylvania, towards the Philadelphia area, Lansdale, for anyone who's lived there and knows the suburb life.
Yeah.
And so the weather there, it's like you get a little bit of each season, and it's nice. So I love the heat down here compared to up there. Don't like the cold. Not a fan.
Do you actually get seasons up there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you get a little bit of everything, which
Gotcha.
is nice. But so heat, weather's good. But I had a tough time first moving down here for the sake of drivers are crazy, and I'm a new driver too. Ladies and gentlemen, I am 22 years of age, and I didn't get my license until January of this year, 2019. 22 years. All right. So
Well, listen, I don't even think, because even my other good friend, Andrew, he doesn't even have his license either.
How old is he?
Well, he's our age, but I mean, like, he's from Pennsylvania also.
See,
like,
but it's not a Pennsylvania thing. So
that's
don't
what I'm
assume
saying.
that.
I am assuming.
So, no,
But,
don't assume that. A lot of people have their license there. I was a late bloomer because it wasn't like a fancy car waiting for me in the garage or anything. I had no motivation. I got rides everywhere. The bus
That's what I'm
works
saying.
sometimes.
So, like, you have a lot of forms of transportation besides a car.
Kind of. I didn't live in the city, so it's not like I can take the subway.
Yeah.
I just had many options for a certain
Pull up
amount of time.
Pull up the mic a little
No
bit.
problem.
Yeah.
All right.
There you
I just
go.
had many options for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Like, it was mom picking me up after school, friends driving me back home.
Right.
That was back in high school, and then in college, I can ride my bike anywhere. So I didn't need a car in college, but then I got it, driving, used to it. No accidents, thank goodness.
It's good.
Some close calls, but we're not going to talk about it. We're going to move on. All right, safe driving. Woo. All right.
So, like, Florida driving is different than...
Florida driving is different. In the summertime here, it just rained every day. I thought I was living in Seattle. It was so upsetting. I just got depressed all the time, and I just wanted to be like upstairs and watch the rain and just stay sad.
Right.
So
It's different living for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
just like the rain. Oh my gosh, dude! Like, it could rain for like an hour and then sunny, and then
Yeah, it
like, after
rained
that,
every day.
and every
and
day
that
was like
just
that.
tough. But now the weather's like great.
Oh,
Like, you have
yeah.
really nice sunny days,
about
and
to-
it
it's about
stays
to get-
clear for at least like weeks at a time
Yes.
now. Hurricane season, I think, still happening, but
I think it's until the end of or the beginning of November or something like
I
that.
can't tell.
I don't either. This is all new to me too, man. I mean,
No.
like, it's in Texas, but I mean, I wasn't close to the coast or anything,
Yeah,
so that's
exactly.
I never had to deal with it.
But no, so Florida itself, I enjoy living here. I plan on living here for the next couple of years.
Yes, you
until California, actually. I
Yeah.
want to move to California next.
So, I mean, okay, so let's talk about that, like Disney and like
Disney itself?
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
like, I mean, just working there because you're a college programmer.
Yes, so
also.
I'm a college program worker in the watercraft department over by the Magic Kingdom. There's actually 3 departments for watercraft. For the Magic Kingdom, the Sasagula,
Yeah, I know
that
that
too.
one.
All right, the
That's the
River
one I work
Cruise.
by. Yeah.
Okay, that's all for like the special resorts, the beach resorts, and Disney Springs.
Right.
And then you have the friendship boats over at Epcot.
Yes.
So
yes.
I
okay.
work on the ferry boats. I work on the cruiser ships. Those
Yes.
that take you from the Magic Kingdom over to the Wilderness Lodges, and then that's it. And then I just kind of work the docks itself.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came down here, the only video that I watched on watercraft itself was actually on the friendship boats, but I didn't know exactly that they were the friendship boats. I expected to, like, for 50% of my job, be driving the boats themselves, and the other 50% behind like a walkie-talkie or radio or some type of speaker system, just so I can literally entertain the guests. Like, you know how they do on the Jungle Cruise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do it that way, but with live things, not toys. So,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
like, look, that's an actual bird. That's not a fake bird. Right? Look, there's actual people. Like,
It's the safety also. I mean, yeah, because you're dealing with, like, in the ferry boats, you're dealing with, like, how many people fill in those ferry
so
boats?
600. So yeah.
That's like
so,
3
but
trams.
Well, that's I expected to be talking to people and driving, and that was really exciting. But then I go over and to watercraft for the Magic Kingdom, and I was just a deckhand. For months, I was just a deckhand, which means I tied a rope up, opened some gates, let people on a boat, untied the rope, boat took off, and then repeat constantly. But now I'm driving. So
Was
it's a
that
lot
just
of fun.
because it was like a 3-month like you had to do like probation
Not
or
exactly.
something?
There's no like probation. Like you're learning how
Yeah.
the process works. So you have a week of training for deckhanding.
Mm-hmm.
And because I was in part of the Fall Advantage program, meaning I was here for 6 months instead of only 4.
No, you're right. You get
Excuse
like
me.
2 extra months.
Yeah, because of that 2 extra month period, then they are able to teach you how to drive the cruisers, the medium-sized ships that hold up to 100 and I believe 20 people. Yeah, maybe.
So like if someone came in like in fall, just like not Fall Advantage, they wouldn't.
Someone came in late August, September, they would
they
not
wouldn't do
learn.
it. Yeah.
Nope, they wouldn't have that privilege.
Yeah.
Unless
so,
we're really low on them.
so like it was like in the middle ground, and so like
Mhm.
since you're here, might as well teach you the next.
Exactly.
That's good though. I mean, you like
I'm grateful
especially
now. It's made my job more interesting because
Yeah.
it gets really boring. Because a lot of times they just keep me on the main dock, the transportation and ticket center dock, and you just sit there all alone. All right, you do your job. You open the gates and you let people in.
you're
But
all
it's-
alone.
But it's hard to have a conversation. I started doing like I don't know, big announcements like in
By
WWE.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Okay.
I was like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just one step away from the Magic Kingdom. So I gotta know, folks, are you ready? And then they all shout, and like, unless they weren't from America and they didn't know what I was saying.
They're like, ¿Qué dijo? ¿Qué dijo? No
Yeah.
sé.
But
That's
like so, but also before driving, there was one part I really liked. It's called super greeting.
Mm.
So I got this cart, the stationary cart, and it was filled back in its prime. Now it doesn't exist anymore, which is really a shame, or it slightly exists.
Sure.
But in its prime, what people did was they hooked it up with some trading cards, boat trading cards, not too many, nothing too special, full of buttons, happy birthdays, I'm celebrating, and happily ever after buttons. And you have a little Sharpie marker which you can fill out the person's name or their date of their anniversary or the reason why they're celebrating. Of like 4 balloons that you could give out, not give out, it's more decoration.
Right.
And then like some stickers. These special watercraft stickers actually.
Mm-hmm.
I had Mickey driving like a boat, but just with the steering wheel, no actual boat on it.
Mm.
But they say watercraft on it. It's really nice. And so when I had this opportunity, I saw that I can do a lot of guest engagement. Which is
So
really
you had a lot of
exciting.
guest interaction there.
Yes.
Yes,
And
okay.
because I like the interaction when it's purposeful. When you work gates, interaction, there's no real purpose to it. It's more just like, oh, I want to
I can
talk
see
to you
it.
just to talk to you. But when you're a super greeter, I want to
You're
give
kind-
you something.
You're kind of like the spieler in the back of the train.
Exactly.
Okay. It makes a lot of sense.
Excuse me. Oof. I had
apple
a
juice.
protein shake before this, and I had some soy in it. So
Another fun fact about him: he made himself lactose intolerant.
yes, I did. But pretty much, if you don't eat a lot of milk or drink a lot of milk, eat a lot of dairy products or drink a lot of milk for a long time, and then you do
And then you do it again.
It just smells awful.
Oh God.
Everything comes out of your body just rank. But
Dude, but most Hispanics are, dude. Like
Huh?
most Hispanics are
lactose intolerant?
Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, like,
Is that just a Texas thing? It's not.
bro,
I don't know Hispanics.
like,
Like my family, they pass some pretty bad gas.
I mean, shit.
Say that 7 times.
pretty bad gas.
No, pass pretty bad gas.
Pass pretty gas.
They pass pretty bad gas. They pass pretty bad gas. They pass pretty bad gas. I did the 3.
Yeah.
All
So yes.
Wait,
they
so
pass pretty
continue.
bad
All right,
gas.
so we're back on the super greeter card. So
Okay.
I see a lot of potential with this. All right, so I chose. All right, I want to be the gold standard was super greedy.
Mm.
I want to be the very best of this, so that everyone like who does this after me, like takes after me, right?
Yes.
Watching this. So what do? I get the trading cards. I get just full stacks of them, and I line them all evenly and like organize them well so that like you can see them and you can pick them out. So it's not digging through a whole bunch of cards. With the buttons, I try to organize them as the best way I can. Just make them nice and neat and appealing looking. With the balloons, instead of 4, I get 12 every time, right? As many as I could prepare in the 30 minutes that I have to get it ready. So boom, 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 balloons out. The more I can give the kids, the better.
Yes.
But the real kicker was the stickers, because I would have a roll of 1,000 stickers, and I would give all of them away 1 hour.
Well, there's a lot of kids.
No.
Oh, just
the
in
kids,
general.
just the people. All right, only 2 apiece too. So I touch 500 people's lives in 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
Think that's impressive?
Very.
Oh, thank you. Oh, very. Oh, very.
Very.
It is. It is impressive. You want to know how I did it though? Because people have done this super.
Like
Gator
how you
thing.
did it, or
Yeah.
you just like?
Because you got to say something. You got to sell the stickers. Right?
Yes.
You can't just like somehow hand them out.
Like, hey,
I've
here you
watched
go.
I've watched watercrafters like force stickers on like children. It's like, hey, I have a sticker. All right. By the way, I work with all old white men practically, so that's a really tough part about my job. So it's hard to like stay young about all this stuff.
Yeah.
Because like it's not like they're talking about old things. They're just old people, and some of them I just love. They're really funny and all that stuff. But some of them are real crabby.
Like
they're old.
there.
They're
Like
retired.
they're-
right? They're
yes.
done. Like this is it. Wow. So pretty much this is what I do. I had the roll stickers out. I'm like a cowboy with them on my holster.
You had a holster.
No, I didn't have a holster. It's fake. I'm just trying to build an analogy.
Oh, okay, go.
So pretty much 2 in one hand. I'll roll in the second hand.
Yeah.
And I just look out to the crowd, and like everyone's walking towards the monorail, and then I just begin to shout. All right, take a chance on the ferry boat today, ladies and gentlemen, and get yourself not 1 but 2 free stickers. I said 2 free stickers, ladies and gentlemen, super free stickers, the freest stickers on this dock, I guarantee it. Get yourself some free Mickey Mouse stickers. FREE. They're probably the only time you ever hear the word free here at Disney World. And it works. There people come over.
Did you say free?
Yeah, they're like, oh, what is that? Let's take the ferry. And then it's like the kids come out, and it's great when like adults want them. All right, adults want them and things. And then sometimes you have like these tour groups, all from like Brazil or something like that, and they think
It's mostly
like,
coming from Brazil. That's crazy.
that's
Like I've seen a lot of them.
happening.
Yeah.
All right. And then like they all want stickers because they think like this is part of their ticket. All right.
They're like,
they need a sticker to get on the boat.
Yeah.
So I have a flood of like 75 people hitting me at once saying like sticker, sticker, sticker. I'm like, okay, they're fine. So boom, 1 hour sticker. And I love that stuff.
Yeah.
And I enjoy driving now and everything. But it's just tough. I wish I was surrounded by younger people. All right. But that would also mean I have to work nights. And working nights is tough. And
Yeah, it's crazy. When I found out that you don't work nights, and I was like, you're the only one of the only CPs like around our area, just in general, like CP wise, that works mornings.
Yep, CPs don't work mornings.
Yeah, I know.
I had to go to work. You were typically at 5:45 every morning.
Shit.
That's tough.
I mean, I do it now, but
No,
I
but you're not a
understand.
CP anymore.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm
So
like,
it gets a little lonely. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
But making do.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's good. Like, so where do they have you now? Or like, what are they going to have you do? Because you can't. Can you drive the big ferry boats?
Not the big ferry boats. No. So I drive the cruisers. And
Yes,
that's why I come in at 5:45. I
yes.
open the boats.
Yes.
So we go over like a little checklist.
That's pretty dope, though.
Yeah. I like driving stuff, and it takes a little while to get used to. But then you drive off, start picking people up, usually from Fort Wilderness Campground, bring them over to Magic Kingdom, back and forth.
Right.
It makes the time go by a lot pretty fast.
It does.
Yes.
See, right now I'm in the beauty because we can hear the fireworks in the background too. Because that's happily ever after right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Can you see it, audience?
No, you can't see
Wow, look at all the colors. Is it a party night?
it. Is it a party night?
It should be if it's already 10.
It's 10.
No,
Yeah,
it is a party night.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not happily ever after then, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just kidding.
Nope.
It is
Not so scary.
not so scary.
Or
I haven't. Did
Let's
you
boo
see them?
this thing? I did.
Did you see them?
Very
Are they
beautiful.
pretty?
Very pretty. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I haven't been yet, but
I highly recommend going to the park.
Yeah.
The parade's all right. Right.
Ooh.
Parade's. There's one thing that bothered me about the parade: fireworks and like the projection show on the castle. Terrific, out of this world. Parade. I don't know if it's like I'm starting to think for an age thing or whatever, But at one point in it, it actually has people from like Haunted Mansion all dressed up in these suits, and they have these shovels. And what they do, they actually dance with the shovels, and they scrape them on the ground, and it's supposed to create these sparks. Right? But they started all this in
I know
September.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
So by the time I went there, by the time I went there, I think it was October 6th or October 4th, all right, all the shovels were dampened, all right? They didn't have any spark to them anymore. And so all you hear is just a scrape, but no spark. And I was very disappointed.
Coming from a performer standpoint, yeah. I mean,
I want sparks.
Yes. And
Give me the show.
I mean, like, not so scary or Hollywood horror?
Oh, not so scary.
Really?
Halloween horror. We're talking about Universal, right?
Halloween horror. That's what I'm
at Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Orlando. So I've been there once and only had a chance to do 3 actual haunted houses, but walking through the streets, the first street you walk through, pertaining on the direction you go on, it has like this zombie hospital death fashion show, and it's really incredible. They did a really good job with that, and then it all just kind of went like.
So that was the only big thing then.
Kind of like you go through like other places, you have like a video game one, and it's pretty cool for like pictures, but then you just kind of have these lit up people with chainsaws. And like, I'm from Pennsylvania, a lot of scary stuff happens in Pennsylvania. There's a ton of history there.
I don't doubt it.
Literally, like, it's horrifying, and they know it too. And so whenever they do any of their horror stuff, they go like, not exactly they go big, but you just feel it in the air. All right, the fear of everything around you.
Yeah,
almost like a belief that all these ghouls and ghosts and killers are real people. Because when you were just talking about the history of PA, there's a whole bunch of ghouls and ghosts and killers.
But okay, so then you're saying like maybe from an entertainment, or like not entertainment, but for a guest to have a much better time, it would be Mickey's Not So Scary.
Depending on like your history and your past. So like the 3 rides I went on was the movie ones. So I had Us, Stranger Things, and Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Each of them were very, very authentic to
the
their show or
material.
movie, which was great. But just wasn't that scary. Like, I guess that there's more, it was kind of like jump scare theme, but was I supposed to get scared by regular characters? That's like the whole deal. Like Ghostbusters, you met all 4 Ghostbusters.
Right.
But they were just like, oh, watch out. Like, it's coming. I don't want to be watched out. I want blood. I want to be afraid of you. All right. I don't want you to tell me to be careful of what's to come. Like, thank you for that message. Now go back into your corner and tell the next group that comes in.
That's the thing though, too. Cause I would hear, not so scary, it's just for kids. And then, and it just depends on who you talk to.
Neither place, in my opinion, is a place to go when you're looking to be really terrified, depending on your thing. So like me, Pennsylvania, I've seen some scary stuff. All right. That like I've seen women cry and stuff. I've made people cry with my costumes back in high school. I dressed up as a rodeo clown once, and a girl couldn't be in the same room as me for how terrified she was.
Probably just clowns then.
Possibly, right? Clowns. But I'm saying, like, it's just a scary atmosphere, right? Because you got like the cool winds and the leaves moving. We don't have leaves in Florida. We have palm trees. Right, that's it.
They're not even supposed to be there.
Yeah, there's nothing scary here. Like, they're are they fake? I don't know. All right, know. Whatever these retired people pay for, that's what they put up. All right,
crazy. I don't know. I'll have to definitely check out both, but one definitely just screams out better than the other.
Like I hear like everything that's more original at Universal Studios. It's pretty scary. Like the Yeti one, that looks scary. I've seen the Yeti costumes. Those are scary looking costumes.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'd want to experience.
But to be scared, you go to Pennsylvania.
Go to Pennsylvania. That's it.
You go to a Pennsylvania Walmart, all right? You'll get scared.
All right, well, let's go on. Let's
keep month of the year.
Let's keep going to the next one, which is going to be entertainment. Because when we talk about it, and we gravitated really towards each other when we knew that we were like big entertainers, or like and that aspect, it's so broad, it's so big, and when you tend to narrow it down to like what it actually means, could mean a lot of different things. But you're a performer, and and that's one thing. I'm like, oh man, he's pretty much will go on any stage if he wanted to or needed to, and he'll take over. He is a showstopper. He will literally just take the show from anybody. That's why I was like,
oh, stop it.
anyways, but like, and then like I was like, oh, dude, this dude. I was like, yeah, let's go, dude. Let's go hit the clubs. Let's go dancing and stuff like that. I didn't believe it. And I saw it. I was like, this dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So what are you trying to do with that?
What I'm trying to do with that?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make the world smile, dog. Whatever
Yeah.
that looks like. So I would love to begin getting into stand-up comedy. Because
Oh yeah, you did mention the improv.
because I've had an interesting
That's
life. I had
right,
a funny
that's right,
life, right?
that's
A
right.
lot of bad things have happened to me. I don't have
but I mean, the way they
life.
cope with it is just with
Exactly.
and that's
Right.
I think a good thing to do.
And I like telling stories and things like that. So you just give me 5 minutes. I'll talk about a subject, and I really hope it reminds you of an experience that you may have encountered once in your life, and you can laugh about.
It makes you feel comfortable too. Like humor is supposed to be there to comfort, and that's why I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense, especially when you talk about like things that essentially
relatable.
are relatable, but people just don't want to, like, they're like, don't talk about that, or don't. I'm like, why? You can't. And that's why humor is so good to have. So like yeah, you would say you would be pretty funny to actually watch. I'm just kind of like thinking about it too. I'm like, this guy, oh god.
But just to
no
explain,
shade.
No, appreciate it. But so I am no professional dancer. I am not a professional singer. I am not a professional actor. But I have taken courses on acting. I have performed in plays. I have performed and sang in musicals. Not with any lead roles, no. But
what was that? What was that one? That one. It was on Instagram. It was You said it. What was it? Mamma Mia. You said
yes,
but
Mamma
it was
Mia,
like that was in theater.
Mamma Mia, where I played a character named Pepper.
Yeah,
he was the one interested in the older lady. I get her name off the top of my head, but she's the one who had all the makeup done and like had multiple husbands.
Yeah.
So like my character was like a cougar chaser and things like that. And so
you animal.
I got casted for a reason. So I got to sing a little. I had a song, which was wonderful, and I enjoyed that. But I really do love dancing. So I've taken dancing lessons here and there, but nothing too consistent where I can call myself a professional anywhere. See, but I have rhythm. I have rhythm.
And that's even hard for the normal person. Like, they have two left feet. You see them dancing. I'm like, oh, poor thing. And I'm like, all you want to do is go over there and help them, or just come on.
Yeah,
like,
just look at
let me take the lead.
Left, right,
left, right, and then you just kind of keep going.
All right,
and
take a step back. Easy. All right.
What's it called? But how important do you think that is, though? Is dancing? Dancing. Any type of dancing. It's just me, it's very expressive.
I believe, like, I feel like if I don't dance at least once a week, and I mean truly dance, where you just completely just let go of like your ambitions and your nerves and things like that, then I feel like a more stressed person. All right, it is a huge stress reliever, and especially if you're good at it, people love it.
Fuck yeah,
people love it. And you don't have to be great at it. If you're confident in what you're doing, all right, you can convince anyone what you're doing is right. Because not many people know too many like dance moves or things like that. They won't know, right? So go out, do your thing, enjoy yourself. And then especially when you're out with your friends, you're getting nothing but encouragement.
Exactly.
You're not gonna have your friends say to you like, "Oh, stop
Dude,
that."
You suck.
No, you see, you're having a good time.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself. You may look like a fool, all right? You may look super goofy, but you know what? You're enjoying yourself, and people encourage that. So I like the encouragement part of dancing. No one discourages anyone to stop dancing, really.
Of course not. And I think that's just a way to kind of like build confidence, and also not to be shameful. Like if you're like you're trying to really like wow an audience, or you're really just trying to get yourself out there, that's perfect. Dancing is a perfect way to do it. And I think you're right.
Keep your shirts on, kids, please. All right, because once you take your shirt off, it takes it to a whole different like category and level. All right, and that's when you tell your friend, all right, stop dancing.
Oh yeah,
you had too much now. All right.
Yeah, because you've taken a couple of shirts off, haven't you?
I have not a couple, just one. All right. All right, El Senor Frogs. It was a part of the competition.
Senor Frogs.
And I was feeling sad. Ladies and gentlemen, I like attention.
Those of you that know what Senor Frogs is, it's pretty fun.
Pretty
Don't get
fun
me wrong.
place. A lot of
Yeah.
Hispanic music, rap music.
Yes.
And it's like a very colorful atmosphere, but
Yes.
without a doubt.
And what's your favorite then? Like, you know, like what's your favorite?
Like place to go?
No, well, dance. Like,
Dance?
Yeah, like for you to.
I remember when I was really young, my favorite was actually disco.
Mm-hmm.
I loved just to break down and boogie wherever I went.
Yeah.
But the kind of like the pivot change of that was actually Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars. And so
It's a great transition.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, right? So
Yes.
like that
Perfect.
same feel and all that. But I actually learned that dance from the music video. And all of it. You
Yeah.
got it? Yeah. Heck
No, I
yeah.
mean, I know I knew
Right.
it, but I mean, yes.
So pretty much that was my senior year of high school. And I
it
just
did
focused.
come out senior year. I just realized that, but
That's
keep
right.
going.
2015 or 14, whatever. Best year of my life, by the way. 2014, 2019, best years of my life, and absolutely incredible. And so, I'm sorry. And so it was our senior banquet, and we got all these like superlatives and things like that. I remember winning most school spirit. Because every type of like holiday or homecoming week, I would go all out in my attire. It
Yeah.
was crazy. I put body paint all over myself. I had these elaborate costumes. My favorite one was probably Valentine's Day, where they went out and bought a Valentine's Day suit.
Ooh.
And what that looks like is a all red suit, but with white hearts all over it, completely covered. It's like literally, Cupid sneezed hearts all over me. All right, and I just walked around, dressed up, looking like Neil Patrick Harris from How I Met Your Mother, and I actually gave out 129 Valentines, just like these little ones, like the cheap ones from the dollar store or whatever,
Yeah.
to
There
every
you go.
single girl that I knew there. Not for the sake of we're like, hey, call me, what's up? All of us for like, hey, you're being thought of today. Because I know it's a hard day for the people that aren't in couples, because like,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
all
it's-
amplified for couples and everything. So that's what I did.
It's
I gave
also
them out.
Amplified for the singles that don't have anybody there. Now they're just like
It's
single,
not-
they're singled out.
It's not like, I guess not really amplified. Like maybe in a negative.
In a negative
sense,
way,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
It's like, oh, I'm all alone. No one likes me. Like, why won't Chad
Girl,
talk to me
here you
anymore? I was like, hey,
Someone's thinking about you.
it might
there you
not be
go.
me, but
It might be coming from me, but it's
That's
not
right.
from me.
this is just encouragement. I
There
love
you
that
go.
word, encouragement.
Yes.
So yeah, I dressed up and all that stuff, and so I got that.
Roses and everything.
Mhm,
you'd be
most school
like-
spirit, and I think most like I got like I don't know, like most involved. That's what it was. Most
Yeah.
involved in school activities. Guys want to be a part of everything, which is really awesome. And so then like after like the food and the banquet and the announcement stuff, dancing began. And so we like everyone started like a dance circle, and the guy who literally won the ribbon or whatever for best dancer starts breaking it down. But it's Uptown Funk. All right, I gotta do this.
That's your time.
All right,
That's your
I-
time to
I
shine.
go
You're
ahead and
just like-
step in. All right, like pop all of that. All right, and then like it was a dance off, and I won. I beat the kid. I should have taken his ribbon. All right,
Don't do that.
I did though.
You
I
did do
beat
that?
him. I beat
Gotcha.
him. All right, because I knew the dance. He had a great dance moves. He was like break dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
But we're still only like 18 years old. How much do we really know? But man, I hit every step on point because I studied that music video over and over again constantly because it was my favorite. So
Yeah, Bruno Mars, dude, he's an icon. Like,
without
I mean,
doubt.
without a doubt, he's a performer. He's pure
He's a-
artistry.
No, a terrific musician. I'm not even saying a singer. You ever see him play the drums?
Well, yes, dude, 2014.
The
Oh, dude,
2014 Super
that
Bowl.
yes, man. Like when I saw him start going off on and I would hear and I would play back.
opened on there.
Yes, man. And people like they're like, oh, it's probably not one of the best ones. You know, I think with Beyonce and this is
Nope.
probably. I'm like, I don't know, man.
In my
That is
opinion,
that
that's
is
the
a
best one,
performer.
especially with the Red Hot Chili Peppers too.
Yes,
because that was
dude.
the first time they did a combo. At least I believe,
Mm,
where they added another artist.
I don't know.
'Cause
Because
usually
Katy
they just had
Perry
one.
was Katy Perry's before or hit after.
No, Katy Perry was after. But the
It was
Tiger,
after?
it was after.
Damn.
hmm
I'm trying to think then because what was the one before that?
I couldn't tell you.
I couldn't either.
All right.
I'm just like
there was nothing before besides the Prince one. The Prince one, I rewatched it again.
yeah.
And it was
I did
a-
watch
it-
Michael
it
Jackson
was
one.
a
That
very
one was
good
actually
one.
a
I
really
never
good one
saw
too.
the Michael
You never
Jackson
saw
one,
them?
no.
I mean, it was just because what is it old? Like
Yeah,
in
I
the
guess.
90s.
And like, no, nothing really sparked it. I think I did watch it. It wasn't like crazy. impressed.
Crazy.
And so yeah. So back to the whole dancing thing. So I've learned how to dance by watching music videos.
Yes.
And so I love dancing to "Yeah" by Usher. all the Michael Jackson songs. All right?
Oh,
I just
sure.
learned how to moonwalk this year.
Yeah.
All right? It takes a lot of rain on the ground, all right, and then so my shoes can slide. All right, and there's a lot of focus on like lifting one foot up and like pushing it back and not pushing the other one.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of fun. So Michael Jackson, Jason Derulo.
To Jason Derulo.
Yeah.
yes,
So
too.
I guess my dance method is more pop, but ladies and gentlemen, I have a Hispanic background. Believe it or not, this white skin has a deep shade of tan underneath it, and it's Puerto Rican. So I love dancing to bachata, salsa, tango, merengue, all the above. I migrated it. No, because it's a partner dancing, and I don't really do partner dancing. I want to learn, all right? I got a new lady in my life, all right? So I want to learn for her, all right? To impress everybody at the
Cheers
club.
for that one.
All right, thanks, dog. Appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. One thing I did learn from you is the more of the single, like because I'm more of the partner dancer, and
yeah.
you know, yeah, because whenever we go out, I'm just kind of like, this is 'cause fun.
You're always looking like, hey, girl, let me show you something.
Oh yeah,
all right?
dude, it's fun. Like,
For me, I'm like, hey, everybody, let me show you
But
something.
see,
and I still
that-
go home alone.
but that right there,
The one fault.
that right there, I was like, all right, let's do it. And then like the circle comes out, and you were like, you pull me out, and then like you would come out, or somebody else comes out, and then it was just it's fun.
It's a good
It's
time.
like it's a very good time. You ever done like the Soul Train one, where it's just kind of like you have a whole line, like there's like people racing.
I don't
It's
think
weird,
so.
but it's so much fun, dude. Too.
I believe it because like that's what everyone does. Like,
I mean, you're telling me
whatever
over
they
here,
want,
yeah, with
all
disco
right?
and everything, that
Yeah.
being like that's what you liked. I think you would
I feel
get a good
like
kick
not
out of that one.
enough places have played the Soul Train song.
No,
All
it doesn't
right.
have to be just Soul Train. It could be any song. It's just like, you know, there'd be like, it'd just be that lineup. And then like, you know, you get two people kind of like dancing.
Yeah, I
through
know,
it.
but like no one's doing that dance for "Sucker" by the Jonas Brothers. All right?
Can't dance
I'm
to
a
that.
sucker for you. Didn't say the word. No one's doing that.
Okay, so like, let's just say now, like, pick up to now, as in like, we saw all these great performers as like clear cut maybe till 2015.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of it now.
Like crazy performers.
Yeah, or like, you know, just like, you know, how we depict Bruno Mars and like is it
one
because
knew. Like
nobody knew, right?
maybe,
It's not like
maybe
to pick
Chris
up the
Brown
mantle.
was the newest. I
Mm,
don't know.
I feel like he was before.
Oh no. Cameron Bryce, young Disney star.
Young Disney star.
Never heard of him? Descendants.
Oh yes.
Yep, he just
Yes.
passed away.
Yeah,
which
he
is
just
very
passed away.
unfortunate.
I remember he was
But
20.
Man, was he a great dancer? Incredible.
Yes.
He lived.
Was he on Shake It Up too?
Huh? No. I don't think so. No.
That
he
was just
not.
Zendaya, right?
Yeah.
And Zendaya, she's a great dancer too.
Yeah, she's nice, but it's not. I think she did some like pop, but she's not like known for dancing.
I mean,
Cameron-
compared to Tom
Cameron
Tom
Bryce?
Holland, like remember that? You don't remember that?
Oh
dance?
no.
Yeah.
Ladies and
See?
gentlemen, if you ever go back and check out Lip Sync Battle, Tom Holland Umbrella,
Great.
absolutely incredible performance. So that one
That
blew me
one-
away.
that one
That's
really
that's
blew
the
me
best
away.
performance of Lip Sync Battle in my opinion.
See, but he's already strung down to like movies. So when I'm talking about like that and like he's a great dancer, he
Mhm.
won't pick up like unless it's like in a movie like Magic Mike or something like that. Kind of like, you know, that's what I'm saying. Until
Magic Mike 3 starring Spider-Man.
that's what I'm saying. Like he won't get a chance to go and like do like
Yeah.
what Bruno Mars or anything like that.
but,
'Cause-
hey, you know what? There's plenty of space, and there's tons of videos of young dancers. And things
yeah,
like
I was
that.
going
But
to ask you
I
that
think
too.
like you're probably just looking for who is the next musical artist that will blow
Mhm.
everyone out of the water with their dance moves.
Mhm.
Like Usher, I feel like Usher kind of started the cycle, and then Chris Brown, Bruno Mars, Jason Derulo, and so on and so forth. I can't think of anyone else. off
Right.
the
No,
top of my
but
head.
do you think it's just because like it's in the hand of like it's in our hands now, like with TikTok and like Instagram, and you see all these dancers and
Yes,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
Like people do like dance, but like I feel like when you see that online, like TikTok and Instagram, they're not singing too. They're not.
That's
singing
true.
as well. They're just
dancing.
for their 30 seconds, and it's
Right.
very good. They're very talented people, but I feel like you gotta find diversity. Really, that's what's missing. I feel like nowadays.
You're not wrong. I mean, that's what I'm saying, but it kind of does suck because like growing up with Bruno Mars or growing up with Usher. Usher's a great one, dude.
Mhm.
Like Chris Brown and then Jason Derulo. It's just like, dang, all the great dancers are just kind of like, what the heck happened?
Well, they're
It's
not
just-
gone, which is good.
They're not gone.
All right.
But
so,
it's like what's the music top like now? It's like what's being listened to now?
Billie Eilish.
You're not wrong.
Dun.
Like Post Malone, we're just listening to circles
Yeah,
and
he doesn't really dance. All that
No.
all the Spider-Man stuff he did, that was great.
yeah.
A lot of rap music. I don't know, like
I don't hate
who
it.
are the giant rap names and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
No,
see
I
that's the
enjoy
thing.
it.
I don't hate it.
Everything has its time and season. All right,
Right.
like there will be a new season where people are gonna come in and start blowing us away with their voices and their dancing too.
Right.
Just gotta be patient.
And it's crazy, man. That's one thing where I was just like kind of like bringing up, especially, not the transition with like just like music stars in general. It's not like a show like how it is with Bruno or anybody else. It's not like anything that has to do with like having the ability to dance and to do all these great things that we kind of grew up seeing. It's like now they're just focusing on singing, or now they're just focusing on dancing.
You know what is going to be a great show? This year's Super Bowl. J-Lo and Shakira.
Oh yeah.
What a combo that one. I've never seen them perform together in my life. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Have you seen her new show? Like the one where they find a new like dance crew?
So you think you can dance? Stuff
I don't
like that?
know.
Or like the dance crew with Derek Huff and I think
Was
Jason
J-
Derulo was in that.
I don't know. But I know J-Lo, she runs that one too.
Yeah.
Or she runs one.
Yeah, no, you're right. We don't know the name. And
I don't need it.
audience, you can figure that out.
Yeah.
A quick Google search.
Yeah.
But no, she does that, and I've seen that show. It's very good. Like so I think it's all groups. I don't know solos in that.
Yeah.
And so
And see, that's what's crazy, man. I like that right there. I'm just kind of like, where's it gonna go? Where's the future? Where's the? I mean, with dancing, because like I like it. I like. But is it niche now? Like, is it like?
I don't know,
I don't either.
but I'm still excited for the Super Bowl this year.
So what? Where are you going with that now? Like, because you said you wanted to be a character performer.
Oh yes. So I would like to not repeat the CP, since I'm a graduated student. I would like a job, an actual job.
Yeah.
So my job particularly, like I work like I'm full time, but I get no benefits. So that's tough. I work 6 days a week with only 6 hours. So I work an extra day for less money, and that's tough.
Yeah.
Like that's
You
like,
do the
it's
math
kind
and
of hard.
everything.
So like I really can't. I haven't been able to explore Orlando or Florida very much in the 4 months that I've been here so far.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Ooh. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to like really build or be a part of the community around me. That's what I want, because I'm staying here. Like,
Yeah.
I want to be a part of a church. I want to be a part of a gym. I want to join a sports club team, stuff like that. Like, or just a club that does things. Like, there's an improv club that I'd love to be a part of, but I couldn't for the sake of I don't know what my schedule is going to be ever. There's no consistency.
With
Like,
the CP program, yeah, I don't think there's a lot of consistency.
no, there isn't. Like, I don't know what my day off is going to be ever.
Mm.
Then also, fortunately, it's been mornings, but it still goes week by week, so it can always change.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I want to do more that's within my community. Unfortunately, I can't because of the CP thing.
Yeah.
So I would like to move up. So, character performer, I don't know. I wanted to be the character performer my first go in as a CP, but I thought it was gonna be really hot in those suits. So, and then I was told like, oh yeah, first off, you always go in a suit. You know what I mean? So I didn't go to the audition. They didn't pick me as a character attendant, and so Watercraft happened, and that's it.
Yeah.
And so, but now like understanding that I could be a face character, like that'd be pretty cool to be
An option,
a
like
prince or something.
exactly.
And I would love to move up into the parades or the actual stage shows or things like that. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a dream just to do that, because I love performing. I love being on the stage, and if I can somehow make a person feel something that was different from what they were currently feeling,
Yeah.
then in a positive way. I don't want everyone to have a negative reaction after I perform.
No,
I
but
don't
I
want
mean,
you to
yeah.
feel worse
Yeah.
about it. I want you to feel, if I played a bad guy, like, oh no, what is he gonna do? I want you to feel suspense. If I'm playing a bad guy, playing a good guy, I want you to feel hope and like, oh, will he save the day? Things like that.
Yeah.
Or just straight up like, wow, that was really cool when he did. Excitement.
Yes.
For like whatever move or thing I said or do.
Well, there are some flaws with the CP program, and I mean, but there are plenty of other pros, and I mean, just depending on your interest and like your interest farly outweighs what the CB program would offer you, I think that's the reason why I think like that's perfect. And like that alone, especially, is just kind of like it tells you, okay, I can actually do this and focus on this a little bit more, not be on this track. And there's nothing bad with that, especially, entertainment. Like I feel like it's more strict though. I mean, shoot, your face character, yeah.
From what I'm hearing, it's very strict. But you know what? I'm willing to do it just to try. Because, man, I'm only 22 years old.
Yeah.
I want to try everything. I would love to have like 3 part-time jobs in the next year for the sake of like, oh, I'm trying this. What do I like? I don't want to be committed to one thing.
Yeah.
And then like keep going that, build my way up. Because I'm going to be starting at the bottom. So then I want to try new things, experience new things.
Of course.
Maybe a bartender, maybe a DJ, see what happens.
Yeah.
Even work in children's activities. I would love to work in children's activities.
Oh, that would be fun too.
Right? That'd be a lot. Or be a part of event planning. Because I did that in college. I planned events. I planned for my fraternity. I planned it for my own house.
Yeah.
We had a good time. We had a lot of fun. So.
Oh, for sure. That's plenty. There's plenty to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there is the reason why.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. One of our friendly roommates has been fiddling with the ice again to prepare himself a nice cold glass of milk. That's right. He gave me the thumbs up, folks. It is definitely milk.
Definitely milk, huh?
Oh, it is tea, not milk. It is confirmed different. If he had iced milk, that would be a concern for another day. But back to the podcast.
But for the most part, dude, I think we'll end it there. I mean, one, there's plenty of open doors that are going to especially come up with what is going on, like especially with what you told me just recently. And I mean, I'm like not going to say it like on there, but it's plenty of great things. I mean, I just can't wait. I'm excited for you. That's why I'm like, heck yeah. So, I mean, that's going to be like saved for like another episode 2 and 3. No, yeah, man. I understand. I mean, the fact that we became like really good friends off of just what we like to do is just to dance and just to perform and just to kind of like.
It's almost like it's not like exactly being there for others, but doing things for others.
Right.
That's like, I feel like how we connected.
Yeah.
And also just trying to excel in our own lives. Better ourselves. I think that was the real connecting point. Yeah. I was very impressed and all the things that you were doing with your life and the things you were wanting to pursue. Yeah. And I was I found that very admirable.
Well, thanks, man.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. No, I mean, even then, like, I think that right there just blossomed the friendship. And I was like, dude, this is great. I love this. I was like, and are you Hispanic? I'm Hispanic too. I was like, oh, freaking speak, like freaking out. And we're like,
no one tell me I'm a liar. I'll have you meet my mother.
Alrighty, man. Thanks for coming on.
Well, thank you for having me. Let me share a piece of my story.
Yeah, thanks, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tom Fizzano, and he's going to be coming on plenty of other times later on. But I mean, this is just to kind of get to know him, get to know what he does. We'll be talking a little bit more about like other projects that we're going to be kind of working on, and from there, it's just going to be blossoming into like other different possibilities of blossoming.
Just like the flowers I like. I hope you're listening, girl. All right. I need a bouquet of daisies and 2 Benadryl.
Oh my gosh. Let's see if she does listen.
I don't know. Does she listen to this podcast?
We'll see.
I'll ask her to.
Well, alrighty, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Tom, any last words that you want to say before we leave?
No, thank you for having me. It's been a wonderful time, and I can't wait to speak to you guys again. Hope you all enjoyed it.
Thank you, guys. See you later.
Adios.
Bye.
That was Spanish.